Thing that never ceases to amaze me whenever I prepare and I start to make some of these videos. Subscribe down below. If you hit that subscribe button, you'll get these new videos. I make one new every day. And it never ceases to amaze me the amount of content I can get from some of these women whenever I just put in random search terms in the search bar. Go ahead and down below, hit that like button, like this video. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Love the support. Thank you so much. And as we go through this collection of clips I have, it is something I've been doing the past couple of since I've created my channel. It's something I do where I will look back on the previous holiday that just befell us, and I will look and see if any videos have been posted up. And if you are from America, you are well aware of Independence Day, July 4th. So let's go ahead and let's dive into some of these clips.
POV, it's your first big holiday away from all of your family and friends after moving across the country 5 months ago. It's July 4th, and that's not only my favorite holiday of the year and always a weekend that I just have like nonstop booked up with friends and family, but it also has been super rainy in Boston. And so even if I wanted to like go do something active by myself, that option's not really available because it's been raining like crazy. So today ended up being a day that I spent on my couch for a majority of the day and then taking walks intermittently between the rainfall and that being my day, which was totally not how I had it planned, totally not what I was expecting. And I'm not gonna lie, it was super freaking lonely. And solitude, I'm totally fine with when I'm like in the mind place of that's where I want to be and when I'm kind of making that like cognizant decision to like be in solitude. But damn, today was freaking lonely. But I had to like pull myself together a couple hours ago and look at all the things I did in my day because I channel energy and whether it's like sad emotion or angry emotion into like activity and doing stuff. And since it was raining, really all I could do was like clean my apartment, get everything set up for my week for work, all my workouts booked for the next week, and find ways to like be creative throughout my day. Majority of the day was totally in solitude.
Not cool. Not fucking cool. You have no idea how not fucking cool that is.
I'm gonna say something real quick. Let me tell you something. I don't know who you are. You're obviously some sort of Instagram influencer, but your story about having to spend one day alone, okay, this is the kind of stuff that really just aggravate me right here. Is because these women will take all this time to describe in detail how they spend one day alone out of the entire year. This is the only day she spent alone, and she's lonely, and she had to channel that energy into doing activities and to keeping herself busy and okay, men do millions and millions of men deal with this every single day. You know, your little loneliness in one day does not compare to the millions of men that spend every single moment of every single day completely alone. And honestly, a lot of them would rather be alone and end alone than have to share any sort of living space or even any oxygen with someone like this. This is dreadful to be around. A woman who needs constant validation from strangers online, going as far as to say, you know what, I've been so alone today, I need to post to my thousands of followers how alone I've been and get that comment section validation real quick, or else I might explode. This is the thought process behind, and this video is just her saying that, oh yeah, I stayed home and I did my dirty laundry. Now come pat me on the back, please. Give me a break.
Oh, no, hang on. Just realised. I don't want to talk to you.
In solitude that I was not choosing. But I just want to come on and like encourage everybody that being an adult and like growing up and kind of not even that, like really just being mentally cognizant of our mind and our thoughts and our actions is tied to moments like this when you're like forced into something or put in a situation that you didn't think you'd be in, and kind of how you handle it and how you shape it and giving light to those emotions that arise. So I definitely was emotional a little bit ago and I let that happen. And then I just kind of did that mental checklist and took a walk, and it put me in such a better headspace. And yeah, so I just hope this is encouraging that it's okay to be in solitude. It's okay to be in forced solitude when you don't want to, and find a way to like make the best of it. Like go do something fun for yourself, have a self-care night. I have a pizza on the way and a glass of wine I'm about to pour, and I'm going to find a way to watch some fireworks from my neighborhood. And it's going to be a great night by myself, totally unplanned.
I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these two. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Well, that's amazing. That's amazing. And hey, you guys, don't worry about it. Just know that she got emotional earlier. She got really emotional earlier, and she had to take a walk. She had to walk it off, and now she's fine. She's perfectly fine. I am happy. I am happy for her. Everything she's achieved. You know, being alone for 12 hours is very taxing on the brain. As she said, there was some emotional stuff. There was some mental stuff. That is no good, of course. And she had to take a little walk. Had to have a little walkie poo. Now she's getting her sippy cup and her nom noms, and she's gonna go nighty night, and she'll be a-okay. Give me a break. Give me a break. Get these women off this platform. They need to have their iPhones revoked and their accounts off. This is too much. This is way too much. I am not trying to say this from a point of anger or anything like that, obviously. Not anger, it is just I am disappointed. This is not okay. This is not okay behavior. And this next one, unfortunately, it might even be worse. But you can be the judge of that.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Let's normalize doing shit alone on 4th of July. Not everyone has a big friend group to do stuff with, even though social media makes it look like that. This is your sign to get up, do whatever you've always wanted to do solo. We don't need a big boat or the Hamptons to have fun. You're gonna go out there, embrace the solo mentality, and have yourself a 4th of July.
You're in my house, Fatso, and you didn't ask permission. So you and your friends can leave now, or they can carry your fat out in a bucket.
Embrace the solo mentality, you guys. Just go out there by yourself and just hang out by yourself. So I hate to burst this woman's bubble or her bubbles, but this doesn't work well for men. Okay, men are, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's gonna be a lot of situations where a man will be hanging out. Let's say he's doing a 4th of July thing by himself, because, you know, a lot of men are alone. They spend a lot of time alone. So this woman is suggesting these men go out alone and go spend time alone, do something alone. These men become targets. These men become targets. They become the weirdo creeps that the women point at and start like mumbling about, and then they draw attention to the creeps or whatever they're doing. They could be sitting on a bench watching the fireworks, but all of a sudden this guy he's creepy. He's a creeper. He's doing creepy stuff. Look at how he's holding that phone. It's creepy. So yeah, this doesn't really work out for a lot of men the way that women think that it does. Okay, I'm going to change this thing. And as we have seen on many different holidays, did I do a Christmas episode? I think I've done a Christmas episode. I definitely did a Valentine's Day episode, Columbus Day, Labor Day. Every single holiday you can think of, these women are posting about how lonely they are. And the biggest joke about all this, what actually just makes me laugh every time I think about it, is that they are inadvertently choosing to be alone, only because they feel like they're better than the people that they want, people that deserve to be in their life. They don't want to admit it, but they are not really alone. We've had this conversation in the past, how women say they're alone. They're not alone. This first lady, okay, this first lady right here, this woman, she is alone for one day and has a complete shutdown, okay? Crashes out. Has to go for a walk to cool off. Like, she's not handling it. She can't handle it. She has to post a video. She has to get the comments. It's not working for her, okay? They're having bad times. This one right here is angry. She is completely angry with what's going on here. Now, she could have gotten stood up by some dude, or maybe her cousins were supposed to come into town, but they ended up going somewhere else because they don't like this woman's attitude. I could totally believe a story like any of those stories. You know, a guy likes her Instagram page, and then she's like, oh, this woman, she's attractive. And then they see her from the neck up, and they're like, you know what? We're good. We're completely good. We're completely good. These women, they get the validation online, so it's no surprise that they come back to their online space to get more validation when they're coping with real world events. It happens every single day. That is why I am never surprised. You know, if I go into a social media platform, Instagram, for let's say Instagram, you can type in 4th of July woman, 4th of July sadness, or pretty much any keyword, any holiday, Columbus Day, rant, and it's just these people who are complaining about having to spend these random holidays alone. Try it out. You will not be disappointed. But that is going to be the end of today's holiday edition of today's holiday edition episode. If you would like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.